Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another POV of Tokyo. This morning we're out on my sexy AF Bonneville Custom. And kind of zipping through some side streets right now. On our way to the Kagurazaka area, Iidabashi. I've got a job this morning. And I've got to kind of take it a little bit easy through this side street here. There's a lot of kids in the area. We're heading out to Hakusan Street here in a moment. We're going to turn right. And I'll flip the camera around and you guys can have a front-facing POV with PVG. At the next light, I'll pull over and we can adjust the camera so you guys can see facing forward. But yeah, welcome. Smoking hot. I think it's going to be close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Blood be boiling if it was Celsius. So yeah, it's very hot and humid. But who's complaining? We've got a nice breeze blowing through as we're riding. And but I'll tell you what, the tarmac is hot. The heat jungle is in effect here in Tokyo. It barely cools off at night, and you have all this heat radiating from the streets, the buildings, blah, blah, blah. And it's warm. It's very toasty. I'm going to try to pull up here, get some pole position for y'all. Shoot. So maybe it's going to have to be the next stop before we can turn the camera around. We might have a chance here. Is this light going to change for us? Alright, I'm going to flip it around. We're alright. And away we go. Pretty fast at the quick turnarounds, huh? We're just passing through Sugamo Station right now. You may have seen in the picture for this video, I'm proudly displaying my gold Japanese driver's license. Brought home the gold, baby. After almost 24 years of being on the mean streets of Tokyo and Japan at large, I finally got awarded the golden license. So, what is the golden license, you ask me? Well, let me tell you. Those who have a perfect record for the 5 years, every 5 years you have to renew your license. I think in America it might be 10 years. So, every 5 years you go in, you renew your license. And if you have a perfect record, you get the gold stamp. As you can see on the picture, there's like a gold bar that goes across the validity date of the license. And prior to that, I always had the blue. And the blue indicates that you have had some sort of moving violation. Well, so I've always had the blue, which sucks. And not only because of moving violations, which really sucks. So they had this rule in effect here, which made absolutely no sense at all, that if you got parking tickets, and anybody who owns a bike in Tokyo knows how difficult it is to find parking for bikes. There is a severe lack of bike parking in Tokyo. So if you are parked illegally and not in a designated bike parking space, or if a neighbor complains they don't like having the bike parked in front of their home or their shop, then you get these green goblins showing up and ticketing you for 9,000 yen a pop. And I've gotten umpteen of these things. Well, also it used to be that if you got if you got a parking ticket, slow down my brain and my mouth, try to sync them up. If you got a parking ticket, they took points off your license. And if you lost points, then you lost the chance of getting a golden stripe on your license, which is total BS. And so I was always getting so pissed when I'd get a parking ticket. Like I had no moving violations, no crossing the yellow line or speeding or whatever. So I always had the blue, and now I got the gold. So it was really nice. And I'm gonna try to look at the chats here. It's hard for me to see at the moment. It's really bright, and the screen has automatically dimmed because of the heat. So we'll have to wait till we're getting close. We've got 30 minutes, so I'll have some spare time to pull over for a quick chat when we get closer to our studio. But we can confirm the audio is okay. Everything's okay. We're just passing through Hakusan right now. This is Hakusan Dori, Hakusan Street and Hakusan Station. So yesterday, Joji and I went to the not the test center, but the licensing center. And I renewed my license, and I was just really tickled pink, or gold as it were, that I got this gold license. So it's actually, it costs less money to get the license. It was 3,000 yen for 5 years. You also have to watch a safety video, which is mandatory regardless of your pristine driving record. So you have to sit in a room, a little classroom, there's a teacher, and I've always had to go through the 1 hour video and lecture, which is just boring as hell. And they go through, it's all in Japanese of course, and they go through a booklet, a safety booklet, and but yesterday's, the 30-minute one was way cushier. So you're rewarded for your safe driving with a shorter video. And the video just kind of talks about some real case scenarios of accidents that have happened. It's all about safety. And they have some like dash cam videos of people getting hit by cars on a motorcycle and pedestrians, somebody on a bicycle. Nothing grisly. Nothing that would make it into my Homicide Inc. podcast. Hint, hint. If you haven't listened to Homicide Inc., please check it out. So yeah, so you watch the video, and then the teacher at the end of the class, he has all the new driver's licenses. And I also renewed my international driver's license, the Kokusai Unten Menkyo Sho, the international driving permit. Basically what that is it's basically just a translation of your Japanese driver's license. So the Japanese driver's license is wholly in, except for your name, it's all in Japanese. Your address and everything else. So the international driving permit acts as a translation of that license, and then you show that to the cops if you're pulled over, or if there's any accident or whatever. So that expires every year. The last one I got was in 2015. I didn't realize it was every year you have to renew it. So I'm not going to make this one. So you have to renew it every year, and it costs, I think it was 2,800 yen. So it's nominal. But I'm glad to have that behind me. Proud as a peacock to have a gold license. That's right. You guys are looking at a winner. That's me, your golden boy. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a good day, evening, or wherever you are. Woo, that sun is hot. This helmet is just like hot enough to fry a dog's brain, or a biker's. Try to see what's happening here in the chats. Ramsey's in the house, JB. Hey guys, thanks for joining. It's hard to see check in the shade when we can pull over here. Got about 23 minutes before my job. We've got plenty of time. So, yeah. What else is going on? Not a whole heck of a lot. Just kind of wrapping things up for our trip to America. Joji and I went swimming yesterday at the Shiba Koen. If you're in Tokyo, if you're visiting here and you're looking for a public pool, you should check out Shiba Koen. There's a outdoor pool there, and there was not many people at all. It's a really nice pool. It's conveniently located right next to Shiba Koen station on the Mita line. And actually, I talked about before in one of these streams about the banana hammocks that some of these guys wear there, and this is the first time I've seen this. I mean, these guys they were wearing these like ultra short mini, thongs, banana hammock types, but it was like a pickup place. And I'm not talking about picking up the trash. So sometimes the lifeguards would come around and, hey, can you like hike your shorts up a little bit? There's a little bit too much butt crack. I mean, they were getting very cheeky, so to speak. So yesterday when Joji and I were in the dressing room, hey, Jay Ray's in the house. Hey, thank you, sir. Congrats. Long time no see. Pick up some takoyaki. Oh, it's too hot for takoyaki. Can I just get a drink? Thank you, sir. Thank you. But on the wall in the dressing room was a picture of like a banana hammock, a thong, guys' butts in these various swimsuits, and with the no. So they finally cracked down on the crack. And I saw a couple guys that were pushing it a little bit, but for the most part it was tame, it was family friendly. No more guy thongs. Worldwide ban. Guy thongs, they're out. Yes. J-Ray, thank you. Yes, I'll get some iced tea. I'm going to stop by a vending machine here by the studio. But yeah, check out the swimming pool if you and your family, or just single guys or gals or whomever wants to swim in a pool and cool off here in hot Tokyo. Go to the Shiba Koen pool, and it's super cheap. For kids, it's 100 yen. And it's nice. It's a nice place. 100 yen for the for adults, and I think mine was 600 yen for adult. So for kids, 100 yen for kids, and for adults, 600 yen. Good deal. There might be a time limit. I think you're limited maybe to 2 hours, but you can extend it when you leave. There's a time on your ticket when you go in. Show them your ticket on the way out, and they confirm how long you've been there, and then you may have to pay an extra 100 yen for an hour or something. But it's nominal. It's a really good temperature pool, clean, big 50-meter pool. You can swim laps, or you can just play around. There's also a kids pool, yeah, check it out. In the off season, when it's not summer, it's a futsal field. So they cover the pool with turf, and becomes a futsal, little mini soccer field. So a nice facility. And you can just walk from there to Tokyo Tower. You can also go across the street. It's on Hibiadori. Go across the street and up a block towards Onarimon Station. And there's a I'm gonna totally destroy the pronunciation of this place, but something like that. It's a French bistro, like bakery, and I always forget the name of it. And we're going to pull in here, and undoubtedly the Kandinin, the superintendent or whatever, building super here, he's going to come running out. Hey, what are you doing here? You can't park here. You do. This space is bad. You can't park here. Give him about 10 seconds and he'll be coming out. Park over in the gravel. I'm like, dude, this thing's heavy. You want to hear sexy AF screaming for help? Then we park in the gravel, but you don't want to park a bike in gravel. That's a big no-no. It's just like guys in thongs at the Minato-ku swimming pool. No. No. All right, we've arrived, and we are a little bit early. So, oh, geez. I'm gonna kind of adjust the parking space here a little bit. Good to see you guys. Whew. So I'm going to Shibuya after this. I've got a job there after this gig, and then I'm done for the day after that. So let me take you guys over to a vending machine, and we'll get something to drink, and then I'm gonna head into my job. Take you out of here. I normally don't ride this bike when I've got these jobs where I'm running around and also in this heat. But the Vespa is not real conducive to live streams because I have that big windscreen on the front. Perhaps I should take the helmet off. What do you think? That was a bonehead move. I'm gonna try a one-handed dismount. That's not gonna work. I'll gotta put you guys back in the mount here. Hang on a second. Hold still. Ooh. Got my Kushitani head wrap. These things are amazing. I don't know how I lived without this for so many years in the heat, riding in the heat. These things are great. They just absorb all the sweat and it's fantastic. No more head hair. What the hell's my hair? All right, coming on out, coming out of the mount. All right, we're out. I probably have a horrific line on my head. All right, around the corner here is a vending machine. We'll stop there. You guys can help me choose something to cool down with. Flip it around here. What do we got? These are cold coffee drinks and tea. Metz Black. I've never had that one. Oh, it's cola. That's a type of cola. Juice, Red Bull, some more coffee stuff. I always go for the boring water, but that's probably best for my throat. And they've got the summer drinks, like Pocari Sweat. Kirin is like a sports Gatorade type thing. Kirin loves sports. Amino Suppli. They used to have one called Water Salad. Water salad. This is the competing machine. These are Suntory products, I believe. Boss. Boss Coffee is the one that Tommy Lee Jones does. A series of commercials. So, actually, the Suntory water is 100 yen, and it appears that it's sold out. And the other one's 110 yen. You can't see that because the speed of the what do you call it? The ISO or whatever. It says 110, but you're getting flashing stuff. So I think we're just gonna go with the water, kids. That'll be easiest. And of course, they only take cash. That sucks. I don't want to have to be walking around with 900 yen in change in my pocket. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to walk over to the convenience store and use my my Suica card, because I really hate having change jingling around in my pocket. All right, guys. Well, I want to, as always, thank you for coming along for the ride, and I'll try to get a couple more in before we head to the U.S. and some other, hopefully, fun stuff coming up. So thank you always, and have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao for now, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks, JB and Carrie and Ramses and anybody else who helped out with the show. Cheers, guys. Bye, guys.